Go find it.
We are live. We are live. So welcome to those in the chat to my first live stream. Thanks to Kurt and Josh and Tank and all the other boys for setting me up last weekend. We're just gonna hang out Wednesday and chat like we always do and talk RC.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yep.
Top right of your Zoom screen, it'll say view. Change that to gallery.
Top left, you mean?
Looking at it was right, but it's
Yep, got it. There we go. That work?
I'll have to wait for the YouTube to catch up. Because right now it was flashing between each of us.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
it's fixed.
got it. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, it should remember it for next time.
Okay.
For some reason, my phone didn't. Like when me and Dennis were
Oh, yeah?
chatting on my other channel and I was out in the garage yesterday, it just, I could not find where to change it at, for one, on the phone. Like there wasn't a view button. And it just kept pulling back and forth. I think Dennis was talking about something when I hit my head on the rear end when the crowbar slipped, so no one saw it.
Welcome in, Tony. Ryan D. We got double A. I don't know if double A is still there. He popped on early. Mitch is there. Yep, double A still there. Kurt, the Rangers looking good.
The who? The what?
Lone
The Lone
Ranger.
Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yep,
Yeah, it's coming out nice. Got a servo horn coming for it this weekend, I think.
bench needs a little bit of work, but the truck looks all right.
I thought you were talking about hockey there for a second.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, what are you talking about, Rangers? I'm not. Yeah, it's nice. It's sitting a little high, I think, but I don't know. I'll have to see with the body and all that on it.
Yeah, he's got to get it right. It's the Lone Ranger.
You got portals on it? Yeah.
No, straight axles.
Oh, it's straight axle. Okay.
Yeah.
My element axle should be in. Actually, they should have came in today, so I'll stop in on Friday on my way home from work to pick them up for the next Complex build. And go straight axles on that.
You're gonna go straight axles on that one, huh? Yeah.
Then
That's
you're
nice.
gonna have an extra set of axles.
I'm gonna put them on the Zool.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try them out on the Zool. Oh, I'm gonna have another set too because I've got two kits now. Well, I'll have three of them total.
Double A is asking how the crane is coming along. I'm finished printing it. I've assembled everything I want to assemble. Now Sean has to come and pick it up. So,
Hey, Max Paul, welcome in.
Max Paul.
Hi.
But Mac,
Mitchell, what's happening?
Mitch.
he's probably figuring out how to cheat somewhere.
Yeah. I was gonna go out today, but it's so windy out there. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna deal with it.
Yeah, it snowed here today. Not bad, but it snowed.
Just
snowing
enough to
here
mess
right now.
everything up, huh?
Yeah, like it was really good yesterday. I actually did a run outside yesterday. It was like 12 degrees Celsius. And then today it went to crap again, but we're supposed to be like 15 Celsius on the weekend, so that'll be nice.
Oh, SCX10 V1 axles and transmission.
Ooh.
Possibly the RC Chop Shop. He had some on there for a while ago. I actually sold them.
See, Lyle posted a video.
Yeah,
It did.
Yeah.
I made a couple comments on there, but he hasn't messaged me. I left him a comment to message me because I can get his relic up and running. I offered him the tranny and axles and stuff before and he turned me down. So I said, hey, man, don't worry about paying me. I can send them out to you to get Relic back on the road. I still have them.
Why would anybody want a version 1 axle?
Well, that's what Relic has underneath it.
Yeah, okay, so he just wants to keep
And
going.
transmission,
He
yeah.
wants to keep it stock.
Yeah, he wants to keep it that way, and I have a Honcho version 1 that's maybe seen the trail 3 times. I bought it used from a guy and he used it once, and I've used it maybe twice. Just sitting on the shelf. So I said, hey, I'll send it to you. I'll take the tires and wheels off it and send you the rest.
Some people like those version 1 axles for um pulling trucks, okay? Because those gears are so big and you can flip them.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got his axle housings worn down so much you can see the gears underneath.
He drove that thing a lot.
He drove Relic every day almost, yeah. So I hope he messages me and sends me his address because I'd really like to send it to him and help him out.
Dwayne, I can get his address for you.
That'd be good. Then I'll just send it to him and he won't have a choice. I did ask him. I left him a comment in his video and asked him, but he
I
hasn't.
don't know. I don't know if he's got an actual address.
Yeah, he does have a mailing address.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you can turn your back fade out off if you want. I won't twitch, I promise.
I found him.
There you go. There's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
yep.
I just remembered I took them off my farm truck to put SCX-10 2 axles on them, so I do have a set of
Yep.
version 1.
You printed out that bug body kit or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
It looks good. I like it.
Yeah,
it's
it's pretty good shape.
scraped up on the bottom, but not all the way through. I've
Oh,
used it a lot.
That's nothing though.
Getting the engine close to in there, still printing valve covers and stuff, but it's sitting in
Oh,
there.
cool.
Are you gonna detail it up, Josh?
I printed purple valve covers, and I did the supercharger and radiator in white so I could get them silver. It's
But
not
not
going to
too
be
detailed.
super detailed, but
Yeah.
enough that it looks close.
Yep.
Hmm.
I was going to do this to the headers before I put them in there. But once they're in there, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get this perfectly back in place again. I'm dropping glue.
Yeah, once you glue them in there,
Right.
they ain't coming out. So if you need to take it out, you got to take it all apart. You got to take the cage off.
I think I can split the cage just wide enough for it to drop,
Okay.
since the cage will split in the back.
Yeah. Mitch says, is purple your new color, Josh?
I've always liked purple, and I had a run of trucks being blue, so I thought I'd switch it up. So when I played football semi-pro charity, um, we were purple and black or white and purple, you know.
I'm trying to veer away from the black, green, and brown since I wore that uniform for so many years. It's the only color I chose most of the time.
Yeah, you see one truck of mine that's black and gold for Operation 11 Charlie. Other than that,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really do black and gold because I wear it
I'm trying to veer.
26 years now for me.
Yeah, I got that extra cab RC4 drive build I'm doing there off my shoulder, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do that body color in, but because I do have some rattle can Tamiya still, because it's getting pretty hard to get here in our hobby store, local hobby shop. He's only got a few cans left, and I don't like the 1 point colors that they offer. He's getting a one point. Is that on point or 1
On
point?
point.
On point.
On
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 point.
point.
On point, yeah. That's what he's getting in now, and they don't have a good variety of colors. So I do have a camel brown that I don't mind, but a couple cans of that.
Yeah, 30% of probably 30% of the on point cans I had are bad. Like I've had bad luck with some of the on point.
They don't spray or they clog up quick.
Yeah, they don't spray nice. When you're spraying it, just like it just
Platters.
yeah,
Spits.
even though the can has been warmed up and things like that, it's weird.
Oh, there's Dennis. Welcome in,
Maybe.
Dennis.
What's going on, guys?
This is it.
What's up, Dennis?
How about yourself?
Well, Mitch
Dennis,
Kurt thought the Audi was blue. He didn't realize it was purple.
Silver with a hint of blue.
Oh, Double A's got the Guillemon. Tricked out.
Hilliman.
Guillemon. That thing is expensive here in Canada. $900.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a look at it the other day. It's $900. $879, I think it was.
That's crazy. All
Yeah.
cars are expensive now.
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind trading trading some stuff here and there for something new, you know?
Yeah.
Did it show up?
No, it says it's in Colorado still. Or this morning. It said it would be delivered today, but it showed Colorado, left Colorado this morning. I'm like, that's a little far to get here today.
yeah, they're gonna rush on that one.
Yeah, right. Be lucky if it shows up here tomorrow. If not, it'll be Friday.
Yeah, Double A, you're right. It's expensive up here. RCs are not cheap. RC four-wheel drive is like taking out a mortgage. to
Well,
get-
when you got monopoly money up there, you know.
Yeah, it's just killing us.
Well, just a Kyosho Phaser last year, you could get them just like for 325, sometime on sale under 300, and right now they're closer to 399. Like from last year, almost $100 up.
Yep.
75 to $100. It's crazy.
Yeah, RC four-wheel drive during this year jumped up probably a $1.25 to a $1.50, depending on what you're looking at for each kit. Like it's really gone up.
Oh,
There's a house for sale right around the corner
Yeah,
Is that a hint for somebody?
and they're a lot cheaper than they are up here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was looking at new trucks and stuff the last couple weeks, and the price for a vehicle here for something that I owned a few years back. I had a Dodge Dually, big Dodge Dually, for pulling my fifth wheel, and I bought it brand new, and I paid $95,000. I think 90 some $1,000 for it. It was a Longhorn, and now that same truck is a $134,000 for this year's version. It's just like, holy crap. For the same thing. same engine, same interior, same trim model, 130,000 bucks.
Uh,
Just crazy. Even a 1,500 gram is 70 grand, 80 grand.
Mhm. Well, for US people, like Double A saying, for his moose hunting trip, it's worth coming to America, to Canada, I guess, because like it's $1.40. You get $1.40 for every dollar you spend. It's almost half, 1.5 times your money that you get when you spend it here.
Yep. Yeah. He says he's going to be up in Alberta in September.
Yeah.
The moose hunting.
Yeah,
Well,
you
thank you,
guys pay us to show up.
Junkie, welcome in. Cutting wheels.
what's up, Chunky?
No worries, Junkie. It's all good. You got work to do. It's not going to be a huge long one tonight anyways, so middle of the week.
Testing out the new streaming.
Yeah, it's so far so good. I didn't make any mistakes, it looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how it all went trying to get everything going.
Yeah, it was good. I did my run after supper and then set up the YouTube and it posted right away, Tank? I thought it wouldn't go up for till like 30 minutes before the scheduled time, but it went
No,
up.
it posts right away, yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay.
If you do it the day before, it will post it up. If you do it a week before, it will post it
Okay.
a week. It's weird. It's too bad you can't time when you're gonna
When it
post it.
goes up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it went up like 30 minutes before, but okay. So I did that a little early, I think, but other than that, that was easy. And then getting into Zoom and getting the link in and everything, it was, yeah, I remembered everything you guys told me. So yeah, and I started early just to make sure.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I got to figure it out, I think. And now that I've done it twice, because we did the private one, Kurt and I did a private one last on the weekend there just to test it.
Good.
And there's Mitch. Thanks for coming in, brother.
What's up, Drew?
Guys? Go on, everybody.
What's up?
He's thinking.
I was
Yeah,
gonna do
Justin.
something, and
Poof, there it
that's
was.
what I was gonna do. I got you in my ear, and I'm hearing double. Okay, that's better.
Everything on that looks good, Josh.
Yeah, it does. It looks good.
It's
Did
going along nice.
Well,
Did
what's
a nice
nice,
job on that design for sure.
yeah.
This,
And what's nice with 3D printed is if you get it scratched, you can't scratch the paint. It's all the way through purple.
Yeah.
right.
So you bought the files, Josh? You didn't do the
No, I didn't do creator. I just bought it.
yeah, yeah. Because that's a monthly fee, isn't it, for creator on Knights Custom?
Yeah, you can do personal where you get one free file a month, which is like $5 a month, and then go up from there.
Oh, that's not too bad. I would always just go when they were on Shapeways, or no, My Mini Factory and just buy what I wanted. But when they moved, I was like, I don't think I want to do that, but I might look at that. Because they do have some nice stuff.
And if you pay like the pro one, you are licensed to sell their product.
Yeah, yeah. Like at Ease RC.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
The two little panels in the drop bar back there on the back section of the bar, those don't look too bad on there like that.
These,
Yeah, it looks a
it's
lot
all
better
one
than that
piece. This
little.
whole fender comes up and then you run a zip tie.
Okay. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better than that little number plate that they have you putting on them.
I have share turned on, Josh, so if you want to share.
Oh, Dennis can see it.
You have to present him
Looks
Okay.
good.
You have
you
to
would have put
spin
spotlight,
him or spotlight him.
And
and
how?
then the
Like,
engine's
right-
starting to go in.
On his
Right
window,
click-
the
Right
top
click on
right.
his name and just put highlight.
Oh, nice.
There's the header.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
That is really cool with the headers like that.
I chromed the alternator out,
yeah, that looks good.
and you can see all the pulleys and stuff. The supercharger and stuff's printing right now. And then the light buckets. What's cool is if you want to change this, you can put your lenses in there still,
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
It's
or you can have
functional.
it cover.
Is that in TPU?
No,
The front?
that's PETG.
Okay.
And then a little winch mount. And then it's got inner fenders up there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
a lot of
And
detailed
then-
stuff.
This one goes all through.
And it looks like it printed nice too.
Yeah, they do all the orientation when you download it. So as long as you don't change the orientation, and they send their G code set up, so you can put it right in for what they recommend on infill and walls and stuff.
Nice. I can just
The
imagine
only
those cost in Canada. Tank, have you looked to see what those are worth in Canada? You got one,
No.
don't you?
No, I don't have one. I don't
even-
have the Vanquish, any Vanquish actually. I
I-
built some, but
I don't know who carries them.
I don't think
Big Boy Toys, maybe?
maybe.
Let me search that.
you just pull those 4 screws out, and then the radiator screws from the side, Dennis.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, because I couldn't remember exactly how that fuel cell went in the back.
The only hard part so far is the headers. You have to fish them in from the outside, then glue them to the block.
Oh, gotcha.
They're notched, and once you get it like close, they pop into place.
Huh.
Like I got a little bit of glue on the side panel because when I glued this piece in, it
Yeah.
was so tight. I just had a tiny thing of glue around it, and I pushed, and it went. It sprayed. It was such a tight fit.
$729 for the RTR.
Hmm.
Great hobbies
The optic?
for the optic here. Yeah,
Wow.
729 through Great Hobbies.
No, this was one of the first ones, double A's. This was the RTR, but the panels are a kit from Night Customs. It's a $30 download. And considering you'll have them forever, then I thought that's not a bad price at all.
No, not at all. You
Especially
damage-
with all the detail and stuff they have for it. And it has STL, 3MF. Yes, the H10 optic. Dennis's is the kit. Mine was the RTR. When you buy the
430 here.
kit,
Yeah, this is the kit version.
that looks
when you
sweet.
buy that kit, there's no electronics, wheels, or tires. And it is luck of the draw what panels you get.
Yeah, you just keep your fingers crossed and hope that you get at least one of 2 sets that you would like to have. And
There's the only one I didn't like was I didn't care for the eyebok too much.
I don't mind that one. The one that I think is a little tacky is the orange one.
You don't like the Fast and the Furious one?
I don't care for the graphics, the way that they pulled them off that car and have them set up on this.
You got the gray one, Tony, with all the decals that way?
Oh, he's got the fake carbon.
I don't
Well,
like the other one, the Huff one.
the Huff one, I don't mind the Huff. I don't mind the gray one. That Eibach looks too much like the Sparko and Yokohama to me, so it should have just been another RTR. Like I don't know. For me, I think,
Yeah, it's like all they did was just change the decal.
yeah, it's too much factory livery where like your throttle therapy or not throttle therapy, yours has a little bit of a twist to it. The throttle therapy's
Right.
got some
I
flashier
like the
colors.
throttle therapy one. Yeah, that's the one I
Yeah.
like the most.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind with the throttle therapy or even the Huff one. You know,
Welcome in, Carl.
I
Thanks for
like the
stopping
Vanquish
by.
one too.
Yeah, that's the one Tony got with the fake carbon fiber decal.
Yeah, I like that one.
What were we saying, Dwayne? Sorry.
Squirrels in the house just said welcome in.
What's up,
what's
squirrel?
squirrel?
Go squirrel.
What's up, redneck?
Just pay attention to the transmission on the Pro Kit build AA. The bearings for the overdrive or underdrive, or the gears for the underdrive are really close. It's like an 18 and a 20. So you really have to compare it or count it out.
Yeah, because they don't stamp them, right?
No, they're not stamped.
Yeah, don't worry, Double A. I don't know much about the Vanquish either. First one.
But you built that one, you didn't really have any problems. It was just double checking the gears in the transfer case.
Yeah, just take your time.
Yeah.
The twin is worse than that one.
If you have to second guess yourself, stop.
Well, that's doing the Vanquish one. I took my time building that thing, man.
Yeah, if you have to double guess it while you're in the middle of one of the steps, just stop and go back.
Go back and read it again.
I built my VRD and on Tank's New Year's Eve build for live.
Yeah.
Especially if you're as old as Moses here and senile and you forget things like right away, you definitely want to go back and check it out.
Don't you have something to do?
What's that third place?
Damn.
What's that third place?
It's all right. I'm fourth place.
We couldn't hear you from the bottom of the podium.
I don't hear you even on the podium, bro.
Uh,
Where are you even at? You're like, I don't even know where you got. Did you
You
even
should
make a
know.
clean
You're
run
running
yet?
this.
Did you even make
Oh,
a clean
yeah.
run yet?
Yeah, it was on the video.
That was like borderline. If it was gonna make it, maybe it almost made it. Yeah, it was close.
And Jericho went 61 and we didn't count it because it went against your rules.
Hey, you said I was out trying to figure out a way to cheat, and you're right, I was because as the guy who's got to make sure nobody's cheating, I gotta know these things. What good
Right.
would I be if I don't know how to cheat or what to cheat? I gotta know. It's the guys like I won't mention any names that complain about rules that would cheat.
It's basically the guy that's not here.
right. I'll name him K-Bash.
I thought he was
Whiner,
saying
freaking
Kurt.
whiner.
The new stance is just an update of body colors and maybe one upgrade within it. I can't remember what it was. I didn't watch all that today or yesterday.
Oh, they got to come out with something new.
They just updated the stance. They have a
Oh.
blue and a graphite one. I think it always had the zinc weights on the stance. The VRD carbon is one of the best bang for your buck kits you can buy if you're wanting to comp.
Talking about Vanquish,
I like the new kit.
Great Hobbies in Canada actually sell the kit, and that's what they're selling Canadian right now.
Yeah, I found it at BC Hobbies has it for $100 cheaper.
Oh yeah,
They've
Wow,
got,
that's a lot.
yeah,
$100 cheaper.
well, just about $100, $679 for the H10.
Scroll down, Tank. See if they have the builder's
no,
kits.
that's it. That's
No.
all we have right now.
There's a
Carbon kit,
Damn.
$629.
there's a stance or the VRD builder's kit, and then the straight axle builder's kit, and then the pro kit, which Kurt was just talking about.
They're
But
probably going
the
to put it up on the website. They probably didn't yet, but most everything is on order only from them.
yeah,
Yes.
the straight axle kits here are $289 and $299.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
they're
pretty
actually
cheap.
a good little deal, yeah.
Well,
You want
that's
straight axles.
What's up, Jimmy?
$400 for us.
What's up, Rockcliffe?
Hey, Jim, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you.
But before I pulled my carbon apart, I was going to test a straight axle with a VRD on the Lone Ranger chassis, and I'm like, you know what? After I ran a comp with someone else's chassis and I built them, well, I designed them, Mitch builds them, cuts them, then tapes them all together so they scratch up and sends them to you.
Right? Oh, mine was all scratched up, chipped up.
I love the look under the hat.
Look at that look. Yeah.
I never, to be honest, Mitch,
Reaper.
I never noticed it was a Kurt and Tank that brought it up.
Yeah, all scratched up.
Well, to be fair, it's
To be
not
fair.
even me. The reason why I put them together like that is one, so that they didn't break in transit. One. But the other thing is the material when I get it, it's an unprotected material. It's not like when you order a piece of carbon fiber or something material from Amazon and it comes with
It's
a
all got the
barcode
sheet on it.
It does not come with that. It is straight from a warehouse. It has all those scratches on it where they just slid it right off the stack of other ones.
Whatever. We want to hear your sob story of lies.
Buy more expensive material then. What do you want me to tell you? Huh? This is what you give me. This is what you give me to work with.
Top speed RC Mitchell Weiner.
Scratcher.
I was just trying to explain why they were scratched. So, that's all.
Funny.
Thanks for stopping in, Jim.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jim. Feel better, brother.
I got the flu.
So links and machine gears. Okay. I knew there was a couple other things. I couldn't remember what it was.
So if they did the machine cut gears, that's basically the same setup that they used in the optic.
For the kit, yes.
Yes. Yeah, so they didn't read
Mine's,
anything for it. They just had taken from this kit and threw them over there.
yeah, they said it's upgraded. It's not updated, is what they called it. Mine's still half gear.
I was gonna say usually the ready to run ones come with the regular
Yeah.
gears, right?
Yeah.
Is it Portal?
No, these are H10 axles, and then everything else is F10.
Okay.
These have the fake steering, like for hydraulic steering on it. So see where you can see the arm going through that.
Can see that. Yep.
They're a little wider. I don't think they're quite as wide as a Capra, but close. It's a very, very stable truck. Like the only problems when I first got it was the factory wheels need a wider hub because they will hit your bumper and you'll tear your tire.
Oh,
They'll hit the corner of this bumper.
they didn't think that went through well, did they?
That's what I need to do.
So I put 600 hubs on after, just another set of Vanquish wheels I had.
My tires are hitting the shocks on that,
Which one?
on the Lone Ranger.
Yeah, you just need a wider. You need a 15 millimeter
Yeah, I
or
can't
8.
remember what I have on there. I think it might be 12 or something like that.
Yeah. I run 15s with the brake rotor to widen it out.
Oh, I'm good.
Because what we put on the carbon in the front.
Carbon should have been 15s with a rotor.
Well, I don't have a rotor, but
Just watch your steering knuckle without. Well, you're running 1.9s though, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So the 1.9s are thinner. So with the 1.9s, you don't have to run the rotor. When you run the wide 2.2s of chunky wheels, you have to run the rotor to just get it out of the steering knuckle a little bit.
Oh, with the wheel. Yeah. Okay.
But with the 1.9s or the 2.2 thins, you don't have to run that rotor. If you run the 15 millimeter, it keeps it away.
I can't remember what size those were that I had. Because I put the ones in the back that are shorter and the thread sticks out the side of the wheel.
Right. Yeah, I run a 12 in the rear and a 15 on the front on most of them.
That's must have been what I did.
You probably ran a 12 and then a 10 or something.
You fart. You're never going to eat ever again. Letting you know that.
Just want
Oh.
some attention, Dad.
What's
Okay,
up, John?
guys.
Hi, John.
Come on, you want to show
Go on,
everybody
John.
who you are. Come on, let's go. Hello. Say hello to the camera, not me. Over here.
Did I leave John out in the email? Can't remember.
I don't remember.
I didn't even look to see who was on there.
Might have. What's his email again? What is?
All right, now you're smacking stuff in me. No, that's my goal.
John, did I leave you out in the email? Did you get an email?
He did. He did. I'll send it to him real quick. That way, we're not announcing his email to everyone.
You're 15.
I'll make sure you get the next one.
Might have to go even bigger.
My bad.
I don't remember what I put on mine. I think I
Well,
did.
if you're running the 1.9s or if you're running the thins, Dennis, it's not a big deal. It's when you run the wider wheel. And I think you got the 2.2 wides on that truck, don't you, Kurt?
What was that?
You have the 2.2 wides on that one, don't you?
On the carbon?
No, you have the 1.9s on the carbon, I thought.
No. No, this one the Lone Ranger, I got the 1.9s. I have
Oh,
straight
okay.
axles. I have straight axles.
You should be fine then with 15s
I
or 12.
I got what are these 15s on there? And they hit.
I got the 1.9s on mine with the
Are your
F-Tech.
shocks flipped or straight?
What do you mean flipped or straight?
Upside down or normal?
No, normal.
That's probably why I'd never worried because I run the deluxes upside down.
I have the E8 or whatever those are, the Vanquish.
S80s.
Yeah. So I wonder if I went like 18. But there's actually quite a bit of room left to turn, and and I'm hitting the shocks hard. I think 22 would be way too much.
22.
I think if I
Hey,
did
Brian,
that,
welcome in. Thanks for
18.
stopping by.
18 in the front and 15 in the back, maybe swap those.
Donna, welcome in. Thanks for coming by.
I think I did the 15 and 10s on the AR-44s and 12s and 8s on the F-10s. That's
funny. If you buy two, they're $15, and if you buy all four of them, it's $17.
Right.
That's only $3 more to get two more.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna be buying when we're in Kentucky.
Hey, Donna, Brian.
Chicken?
Welcome in.
Welcome in, John. Thanks for
I'm
coming.
gonna,
Sorry, I missed you on the email.
It's all right. I'm just as fault as you are because I had you subscribed, but I didn't have you on all
All
Yeah.
post-
on all of it, so I didn't even realize you were live until I just started looking around and go, crap. I knew you were talking about doing this, but didn't know if you actually got it figured out and running.
Yeah, thanks to the guys, we got her figured out. It was a success. I didn't have to call anyone tonight for help.
Yeah, right.
Right? I didn't have to make a phone call. Hey, boys. Yeah.
Okay, why did that just do that?
Sheen.
Scene.
Oh, it's Mr. Metal.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, Sean, welcome in.
Hey, Redacus, how are you?
Yeah, looks like he's in New York.
Fake ass background.
Yeah, that's an
I know.
old. He doesn't have that stuff no more.
No.
I
I
know
was,
half
I
of
was
them
gonna
trucks.
say the hauler right there, the Tamaya tow truck's gone.
My tow truck's gone. The two Land Rovers on the top left are gone. The BRX-01 is gone. The 6x6 Land Rover's still there. The what do you call it?
the cross truck's gone, the two underneath.
The Camel Trophy truck's still there. The orange Komodo's still there. The black Komodo's still there. The little orange Jeep down at the bottom, it's still there. The grey Jeep, it's still there. The Tamiya Tundra, it's still there. The Mercedes up on the top shelf, it's gone. The trailer down below the tow truck, it's gone.
Is your bomber still there or is it gone?
Huh?
Is that the bomber sitting behind the box?
Yeah, Bomber's gone too. Yeah. The BRX-01, it's still there. The limited edition.
The
So most-
LC's gone.
Huh?
The LC-70's gone.
Yeah, the LC-70's gone. Yeah. The D90's gone. The D110 is gone.
Damn it.
The Cross is gone. There's a lot of that stuff gone. Like, I got your messages. Tank actually meant to message you back, so I gotta figure out about getting it there. Getting it.
Yeah, that's. Are you coming up this weekend or not?
Well, not this weekend because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going home this weekend or I'm going to be here Tuesday. Whereabouts are you?
Right now in my basement.
Well, obviously you bollocks. Like we're in
I'm straight ahead from New York, like right straight
like
ahead.
up through Vermont and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, parties at Tank's house this weekend.
Sure.
No, I'm just thinking I have a few fucking buddies up in Vermont and stuff. I might get one of them to pick it up for me. Because they're actually going to the show in May that I wanted it for anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you still got to put it together. Finish putting it together.
No, I know, but I could finish. I could do that at the show.
Okay.
Do that at the show. I gotta figure out the right what do you call it, the lines for the winches and stuff.
Yep.
Micro-paracord. Just the micro paracord is all you really need.
No, paracord would be too thick, heavy. Redneck, what's up?
Not the micro.
Not the micro. I think the micro would work.
The micros.
I don't know if
As
that
long-
would work for the
As long
body,
as
but
it's 1 millimeter.
Yeah, because the poly one is probably the thinnest one, no? Do you want to make the dolly going in and out? Squirrel, I have to make counterweights too. I do actually, yeah, I gotta pour the concrete for them. But if I get one of the buddies to pick it up in Vermont, he would take it to Rhode Island, and then I just meet him in Rhode Island. Get a crawling session in Rhode Island when I'm there, and get other stuff in.
Background's acting up.
Just take your background off, Tank.
Squirrel actually got one of the Phoenix from I think, wasn't it?
There's a Lego wheel.
That's the Lego wheel.
Did Squirrel get one of your rigs too?
Yeah, Squirrel got the Phoenix, I think, didn't
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's funny because we're in the same town. So I got your TF2 and he's got your Phoenix.
he? Yeah.
Told you it was rigged.
So is that one?
Rigged.
Yeah. Is that one tanked for the? Is that one for the one that goes out, or is that for the up and down lift?
It's for the forward and back
Oh, for the dolly. Yeah.
for the dolly.
Uh,
That's the only motor I did not install, and it goes on the boom itself. I gotta make you leave work for you, you know?
Well, the less I got to do, the better. That's why I'm a supervisor.
And you're gonna get all these screws that are leftovers.
So with all this work that you're leaving him, I'm debating on going and hanging out over there.
Dennis is gonna be put to work.
You might end up getting put to work, yeah.
Hey, Dennis, yeah, why don't you hand me that screwdriver right there?
Yeah. Oh, Dennis, somebody calling me there. Can you finish that? I'm over here.
Yeah, here, I'll be right back.
I'll be back. Yeah.
I'm going
Finish
trailing.
this
I'll
up,
be
I'll be
right
right
back.
back. Like he
Let
did
me go find a ladder.
He hands me the
Yeah.
controller and says, I'll be right back. And
Oh
he's
shit! I
gone
just
for
tripped
an
over the
hour.
instruction manual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just tripped over the instruction manual, Dennis. Here, hold that while I come back.
Yeah,
I actually gotta print that fucking instruction manual out, actually. That tomorrow, my office. I'll pay for the printout on the company's time. What is it, 87 pages or something, is it?
What pages is there? Yeah, 74 pages.
4 pages. And I should print that out on the company's time. Have it there just for... There's only a couple of pages you need, really, isn't there? How to put the ropes in it, and I think that's the only page you really
A
need.
lot of these bags, like M3s, 8mm, and whatever, it's when I got them, you could only buy at a package of 50. So when you look at what the screws were needed, like M26, you needed 7. Well, I had to buy 50.
Yeah,
So you're getting leftovers. Here, M28, you had 54 to buy, so I ordered 100, 2
yeah,
packs. So you will have some extras, but these are always useful for all kind of stuff. So
yeah. Come in,
this is 260 of the 1.6.
all 200 of them are in though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, most of those are in the
Yeah.
1.6. There's not 1.66. How many are left of that? I don't think there's a lot. Yeah. This is what's left of the 256 screws. Not a lot.
I like that.
that
Well,
would make
yes,
it
I
better.
have. Yes, the Phoenix. Yeah, so he has the Phoenix. Actually, in that Phoenix, actually, there's a little tiny green frog in it, and then there is actually a tank RC fucking little sticker inside it too somewhere too. Keegan actually done the body for that one. Keegan painted.
Yeah,
that green frog.
that looked awesome, that paint job that Keegan did.
Yeah. So that's the one Squirrel has.
That's the one I wanted.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want to get rid of that squirrel, let me know.
You got the Bronco, though,
I
didn't
got the Bronco, yeah.
you?
He says, curious, how much weight will the crane lift? We'll soon find out once Sean has it.
Yeah, when I get it and put it together, we'll find its limits.
And
Sounds good, Double A. I'll follow you back.
he's got to do some counterweights first with some
Yeah, I
molds.
gotta pour the concrete for counterweights.
Now, Tank, did you just print one of them, of each one of them? Or did you print enough of them to get them all filled at once?
No, I print 2 of the counterweights for the top, but for the bottom, yes, I only built 1 of each.
Well, you'll get rid of it eventually, squirrel. Come on.
Yeah, that's probably going to be your biggest thing to do is get all those counterweights made. It'll take a little while.
So these, I built 2 of them, so he can do 2 of them at the same time. But for the bottom one here, this is the one I was holding up for this. So there's only 1 of those, but I could print up another one like that. He could do 2 of them. So, yeah, there's 1 mold like this, 1 mold like that, and 2 like this one.
You gotta do a lot of those.
Yeah.
Well, this one, yes, this one he's got to do a bunch of them.
That's for the bottom.
Yeah, that's for the bottom. So he's got to do 1. Well, he doesn't have to, but the more weight he lifts, the more he's got to make sure his crane stays there. So there's 10 of these.
Probably just showing that you can actually do 10, 5 on each side.
Yeah.
But somebody had a good idea for this, is you can use Elmer glue, do a small coat of the white glue, do a small coat with a brush, wait till it dries, put the concrete, and it's just going to come off.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, either Elmer's glue or the liquid paint mask.
Yeah, liquid paint.
Yeah, I have a big tub of the liquid mask.
Yeah, that would work also.
We just do it with wood glue too. Just fill it
Yep.
with wood.
Just don't use plastic glue.
Yeah, peel the wood glue out afterwards.
Yeah.
Max, it will be awesome to see it finished and going. Looking forward to it myself. So
Yeah, I know Tank's looking forward to it too.
yeah. So on a map, pull up a map there, Tank, and show me where you are.
I don't think I have a map of my basement. Hold on.
You don't want to see a map of his basement.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if might be easier for one of them guys just to pick it up. I gotta get lights for the back of them too, don't I? Little LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little bit of work left on that, Sean.
Well, he doesn't have to do it all in one shot.
No,
Yeah.
the concrete's gonna take the longest.
Yeah, they're getting the weights.
So it's gonna be what, at least a day or 2 for each one of them to set.
Shit, just buy some real
Rapid
weights.
set. Yeah, I'll just buy the rapid sets.
Yeah, just get the Quickcrete Rapid, yeah.
Yeah, the rapid set.
That has no aggregate in it, just the cement mix.
Well, the other thing you do too is if you have like a Snap-on or one of your auto shops in your area, if they do tires or whatever, go in and ask them where they get their stick-on wheel weights, and just pile a bunch of get a box of the stick-on wheel weights.
Yeah, could do that.
And that, just pile them in there. You can remove them if you want. You can reuse them if you want. You ain't gotta mess around with concrete.
Yeah, not Harbor Freight. Those are loaded in stick-on tire weights.
Yeah, Harbor Freight out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
AutoZone.
New York is there, and it's not straight ahead, but almost like I'm where this big D is. That's my wife's phone. I can track her where she is.
Hank's got a big D.
Yeah.
So,
where-
all right, so there's Ottawa, and so where's Vermont?
Vermont is more on this side. Here's Newport. Maine is here, New Hampshire, Vermont.
Another one of them lives pretty close to the Canadian border.
You're still in Chicago, Sean?
Yeah. I'm hoping to get. Yeah.
Chicago,
I'm
that's
hoping to
all
get
the
out of
way.
here this weekend.
I'm not even sure where the frig Chicago is.
All the
Oh,
way,
here.
all the way over.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the lake, yeah.
It's friggin' far.
Yeah. All the way over there. And my passport's expired, or else I would cut through Canada on my way home. And we've got
Like I
passport.
mentioned, I can always just cross the border and meet you on your side.
Yeah, but I could have went from here and just
Oh.
cut through Detroit and just straight into Canada.
Okay. And then you could have went back down to New York on your way.
Just could have went back down to New York, but my passport's expired, so. They just won't let me back in over the border unless I say I took a wrong turn. Detroit, ended up going across the bridge.
The problem is they'll ask you right at the border, so
Yeah,
you wouldn't even make it into Canada.
yeah, true. Wilmington, right there, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
North of Portland, Oregon, AA.
Let me see.
I
my
got family
Trevor.
in Portland,
see where
Oregon.
Trevor
Eugene,
lives.
Oregon, actually, I got family there. My uncle lives there. Lots of times I've been down to Eugene and Portland as a kid.
So Dwayne, how's the body coming along for
I haven't touched it.
the?
It snowed here again today a bit and cooled down, so I'm not even gonna bother till the weather warms up so I can get outside and paint it. And there's a lot to it, actually. It's one of the more detailed bodies from RC4O Drive, that's for sure. So it may sit for a little while. The chassis is ready, it's just now the body might sit and I'll start my second, because I get my straight axles in this week. The Element straight axles for my next Comp Fox build. I'm doing 3, so. And I got the secure motors on order and ESCs. They'll be in on Friday, so I got 2 more of those coming in. So I'll have 3 Foxes to set up differently and see how each one does.
That's nice.
I like them. They sucked me right in, they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, when you get up, when you got that for TF2, man, you get sucked into them RC four-wheel drives quickly, didn't
Oh yeah, yeah.
you? Yeah.
I got 8 of them now. 8, I think. 7 or 8. 8. The one I'm building is the 8th one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That FJ behind you is nice.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
that's an
Cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
FJ.
that one. Yeah. FJ. Yeah. Yeah, I did that one.
I like the way RC four-wheel drive done it, where you can take the top off it too and have it.
Yeah. Yeah. The 2015 Defender, I did it as a truck version. I still have all the top pieces and everything. I want to do another one of those, but our distributor in Canada hasn't had them in stock for a long time. So if I order one, I'll be waiting months.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till they get one in stock. The 82, I haven't taken out yet. I got that one in the fall. Their new TF2, the 82 version.
It's nice, that one.
Yours is right there. right above the flatbed. And the Blazer's right there. And the Miller Motorsports is right there. And there's another TF2. So those are 3 TF2s in a row there. Yeah.
Oh, you got one of them. You got oh shit. You got the Miller Sports one.
Yeah, I got the Miller right there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's be nothing but problems, but I think I got it fixed, right, Josh?
Why? What was the problem with it?
Well, I thought I blew the tranny. I thought the tranny was toast. It's
Hey,
planetary.
hey! I don't want to hear about you blowing trannies. Come on now.
And when I took it apart, and it's a bugger to get that thing apart, they didn't tighten the pinion down.
Oh no way! That's all it was.
Yeah. So the pinion was going back and forth off of the planetary gear, and causing me a lot of issues. So
That sucked, man. I hate that. Like my dozer, the D110, dude, 4 times I stripped, and the amount of planetary gears inside of them things is crazy. 4 times I fucking stripped them and rebuilt them. Dude, I still end up with the same hump. Do you know what it turned out to fucking ended up what it was? The actual shaft of the motor had worn a little bit, so it was allowing the pinion to actually slip on the shaft.
Yeah.
It would not with planetaries at all.
Well, I'm
Took me
glad I
Yeah.
caught it because it didn't damage any of the planetary gears. They were all
lucky enough, yeah.
Yeah, because the pinion actually slipped all the way towards the can. And it's a brushless motor in there, a Spectrum brushless in there, and it slipped all the way to the can and disengaged and never came back. But
Lucky.
even the ESC, I was having problems getting a drag brake set, and it was just been a nightmare. I had 2 runs with it, and it broke down within 15 minutes of each run, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken it out since. It pissed me off, so I put it on the shelf, fixed it, and put it on the shelf.
So you never did get a chance to take it for its 3rd run the other day then?
No, I didn't get a chance. It snowed. We're supposed to get nice this weekend, like 15 on Sunday, I think, and 12 on Saturday Celsius. So maybe Sunday if I don't. I got a lot yard work to get done and stuff too. Not spring's hitting us, so I'm hoping I might take it, but I'll probably take an SCX6.
Yeah.
I just hope this weather holds up for the rest of the month. But it's supposed to get real cold next week one day and a chance of snow.
That's crazy. It's crazy weather here today in Chicago.
It's not letting go.
Looking nuts.
It teases us. We get some nice days. Like yesterday was like 12 degrees Celsius. I went for a run outside. It was just perfect. And then today, crap. So it gets nice, goes to shit. It gets nice, goes to shit. It's just, but it's only April and I am in Canada. So, but I'm
Well,
in
here,
southern Canada. Like I'm an hour from the US border where I live. So we usually are pretty nice by this time of year.
here you go. When I got up this morning about 5 to get run out, it was 32 degrees here and it's like almost 60 now.
John, how long does it take you getting into Canada?
Probably about 2 hours I can be into Canada from where I am.
That would be an interesting one.
Yeah, but he's closer than you are.
Huh?
He's just about as close as you are from me right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I said, it's 2 out, about 2 hours, depending on traffic. I could be in Chicago.
Oh yeah, so you're closer. You're close enough to me then. For some reason,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's right. I thought
I'm
you
in
were
Michigan. I'm
Yeah.
across the lake.
I know, yeah, I forgot you're in Grand Rapids.
No, Battle Creek, but same difference.
Yeah, same zip code, no?
almost 70 tomorrow for Max Paul where he is. Where are you at, Max Paul?
Think he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said he's in Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Oh yeah, yeah. Double A says it's coming, Dwayne. My sister lives south of you. She lives an hour north of Billings. Okay. Yeah, I sure hope it's coming. 20, they say by next Monday, 20C. That'll be
Yeah,
beautiful.
it says, I'm just looking at my thing here, it's saying 70 here tomorrow.
Free this weekend. Yeah.
What'd you say, Kurt? Rain this weekend?
73 degrees this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be 70 here.
Sounds like a speed run.
Perfect weather for a speed run.
Yeah. Josh, are you speed running the one you just got?
Oh no, I'm gonna bash it. Kurt took all the speed gears out of it. He didn't want me to beat him.
It was set up for racing.
What system are you planning on putting in there?
It already has a system.
Oh, these are years.
Yeah, I had it
It
set up
has gears in it.
I had it set up for racing rather than speed runs. I think it only does like 58 or something like that, I think.
Mitch, I
Tops up.
know this is hard for you to believe, but you don't have to speed run everything you own.
My whole life has been a lie.
Now you're telling me?
I haven't speed run the crawler yet.
Give
How
it time.
fast does it go?
Give it time.
Technically, you did because you said, "How fast can I go over these logs?"
All right, maybe kind of, sort of. Fine.
Did you put a GPS on it yet?
I think no.
You
He
did the
Maybe
blue
speed
one.
I had
running.
to think about that one.
had to think about it.
I think I put it on that one. I think I put it on that one. I think it was like 23 miles an hour. I think it was.
Max
Which was-
Paul part of Connecticut, and I've been Connecticut a lot. Between Connecticut and Rhode Island, I'd be there a lot crawling. I used to be there a lot crawling. Might hit Rhode Island up whenever I go home, maybe. Psycho, what's up?
Hey, Dirk.
Maybe.
Popping in, Dirk.
Oh, Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
I think you were on the email, Dirk.
Yeah, he doesn't pop in till after hours.
Yeah, he'll pop in after.
Once Kurt's gone.
Yeah.
Take care, Double A.
I text him and say, all right, Dirk, you can
Thanks
go
for
in there
stopping
now.
in, Double A. Appreciate it.
See you later.
Later, buddy.
Yeah, this has turned out well. Thank you guys all for popping in. I appreciate it.
No problem. Glad you got it figured out.
Yeah, Wednesdays have been a quiet day for all of the streaming for us anyway, so I thought it was a good day to do it.
Cool. Weren't we supposed to be wrenching on stuff?
Oh, you don't have to.
I was. I
Mitch
did
is.
my job yet.
Josh is. Josh was. He was hammering away at his optic there and cleaning some tires. I got the Fox sitting in front of me, but I don't got nothing to do. It's all done. It's ready. She's ready to roll.
I got stuff sitting there that I've been working on.
That thing looks way too shiny, really.
Yep, hasn't been out yet. It'll get out.
I got to put longer link ends on the bottom and the front. Get that axle a little more straighter.
I got to go explore to find a really good spot to test that sucker. Not just the trailing areas that I normally go to. Find some good coulee shale and something that I can test it on really well. So I'll take the SCX6 out on the weekend, hopefully, and go for a little further than I normally go. It goes on for miles and miles, but I've only ventured so far, and I think if I go a little bit further, I might find something a little better. As long as there's trails, because it's it's pretty hard to move around in some of those coulees.
You know, that's one thing that I've not been able to find yet. Is some place where I can just go and use the crawler.
It's hard. It depends where you are, Mitch. I'm the same. Like I live in the prairies.
If I wanted to trail crawl or trail, I could do that all day long.
Yep, I got lots of
Jersey's flat.
spots.
And I am, there's woods everywhere. I mean, I know every trail around me, but there's no rocks. There's nothing to
That's it.
crawl on.
Yep,
It's all flat.
yep, same here. No rocks. It's all flat, no trees. There is no bush. It's
I
all prairie.
I
Find
used to
yourself
go down to our local park, right down where the creek is, and there's giant rocks come downstream all the time from rains.
Come on, man. I'm from Jersey. People get shot in cars, bro. You don't go hanging
Yeah,
around
yeah.
ducks, all right?
people get shot in the park.
The
So-
best thing I do top speed is like
Our creeks are full of
open the
homeless.
map on your iPhone and then put it to satellite view, and
Yeah,
then just look around, and if you see something that looks interesting, just zoom in.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
found the spot that I go to normally. That's on my videos. I just put Google on and put the satellite view on and went looking when I first moved here.
Yeah, just
I,
fucking look
I
around.
knew I was going to struggle coming from northern Alberta where there's bush and rock and lakes
And anywhere they have road construction is awesome to go play with because the dozers, they make nice obstacle to go over. And they always have a rock pile. So anywhere they have construction areas, go there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's every turn in Jersey. Looks like they never stopped
Yeah.
at fucking 95. Never stopped
And-
on.
You'll get thrown out of there quick
Yeah,
because that's a safety violation for them, for the public to be anywhere else.
You got to go when they're not there. By the time they
Even if you
catch
are.
you, you're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually thought about stopping near the landscaping places because they always have like the big piles of stone
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Yep.
I mean, you're talking about an 8x8 pile of stones. I
yeah.
mean, it's like, and you gotta ask people, you gotta deal with people, it's like, can I come play with my toy on your block?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's just like my favorite spot right there in that little section there along the river. All kinds of rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a cool spot with my son. When my son used to go fucking playing with one of his bands, but it was like all old railroad sleepers fucking everywhere, and that was cool. Like fucking all the old railroad sleepers stacked up.
Like I could do mudding videos and like trailing videos, but I'd be able to trail that. I wouldn't be able to trail the Lone Ranger. Not with that tool.
No, and that's the same for the fox. I want to find a spot where it's just technical crawling, right? To see how it does. And I'm sure I'll find one. Like there is a mix in the Badlands of Alberta. It's all coulees, so there's a mix of shale and rock, and then mud and dirt and rock and shale, and it just keeps going up and up and up. But it's just finding that right spot.
Yeah.
I'll throw it on my backpack and take the SCX6 out for a cruise and see if I can find somewhere.
Yeah, me and Tony, Big Red Bitch, he's from Jersey too. We used to go a lot to Ramapo Mountain. Like Ramapo Mountain's got some awesome fucking trails and fucking crawling in them.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I don't know. I just don't feel like dealing with anything. It's like kind of the reason why I like speedrunning because I can just go out whenever I want.
Yeah.
Go home, deal with my,
You're muted, Bill. Oh, there he is.
Hey guys, how you
Hi,
doing,
Bill.
Dwayne?
Thanks for popping in.
Hey, no problem, brother.
Yeah, crawling here has been hard. Trailing, no problem. Lots of places to trail. And the coolies are really good for the SCX-10 or the SCX-6. It's really good for that big rig. But for the technical side, yeah, I got to find somewhere. I got to build something. I can't talk the wife into letting me do the backyard. I tried, didn't work. I got to turn it into a concrete maze back there, but she won't. And you see the chat, Bill?
No, I cannot.
Dirk says hi.
Oh, hey, Dirk. How you doing?
Don't know where
Yeah,
Keith is. Dirk, I sent him the link. He might be busy doing something.
Or he didn't check his email, not expecting
Yeah,
anything.
he did check his email. He's bad for that. Yeah. It's not a normal stream day, so he did check his email. Even though we told them on Sunday, I think, hey Kurt, we told them Sunday. Yeah, we talked about it Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of like Keith last night. He's like, "Oh, I thought radioactive was going." I go, "I think he was talking Wednesday." He's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Wednesday just kind of, it's the middle of the week and we got Operation 11 Charlie on Mondays. And there is CCXRC and Pablo last night, so I know they get a crowd there too, so. Wednesday kind of, it's Scale Builders Guild in Harley, but they're in a different league than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So doesn't,
Most definitely.
I'm not too worried about putting one on when they're streaming. Oh, looks like some more. Tank's got some more molds going.
Yeah, I got making another mold. Since the printer's not doing anything,
Yeah, mine are resting too. Yeah.
What kind of mold?
this mold. But the other one's going to be black. So
My
that's what's
fucking
concrete.
my Facebook Marketplace disappeared off my fucking Facebook. Maybe it was like, right, Sean, I'm gonna give you a rest, fucking shopping for a while. That's so weird, it just disappeared. It's not even down at the bottom anymore.
It was so funny. Was that?
Kurt looks like he's shopping again. He's got
I'm
that
just
on his face.
no, I'm looking at a map. Trying to find out where that place was.
It was funny. Sunday, my son was in here and we were shopping for him for a snowboard. And he was standing right beside me here. And then he kind of backed up right into the crane, and the crane was just stacked one on top of each other. And all of a sudden you heard it boom, 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 all falling like Legos. And he goes, "Oh my God, oh my God." Everything is fine, but it's on this side now, all in pieces. So yeah, I go, "Don't worry about it. Nothing's broken. It just fell. Nothing was screwed." He got scared. Second time it falls. Wonder how many times it's going to fall once Sean has it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, that place right down, well, on the other side of your development, that Malika River. You could probably go over there. It looks like there's some good area right there.
yeah, let's I've been all through there. There's we used to ride quads through there a lot. That gets really, really tiny, and where we could go to get in there, that property has now been purchased, and the dude doesn't want anybody on it. So I could go around the other side and come around the back side to that, and that dumps into a lake nearby.
Right,
And
where By the campground?
Yeah, that campground. Now there's the road right next to that. That right there, I mean, you could offshoot off of that. If you from there west and northwest kind of, that's all just nothing but I could trail all through that for days, but it's mainly all sand. It's mainly all just flat, overgrown trails. It's not really, there's no
Okay.
rocks. It's like,
Because I wasn't sure what I was seeing, like at the end of Jackson and Crowfoot. I see one house that sits, looks like a big farm field, and then on the other
There.
side on Crowfoot, there's just one big house.
Yeah,
Oh, here it is.
I think
Okay.
that's the blueberry fields. There's a lot of blueberry fields over there throughout there. Maybe that's where that is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, Squirrel. Sean does have to find some wire and also chicken wire or other type of wire to put on his concrete to stiffen it up. And he probably has to do that for all three of them. Well, the other two also, so they don't break. But he does has to put a wire in there. And he has to find 2 millimeter wire and do this pattern with it.
I gotta put my wire in and make sure it gets hard before I take it out.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's hard before you pull it out.
Yeah.
Yep. It's always a good idea.
You
You are surrounded by houses. That is crazy.
Yeah, squirrel will. I don't know about the chicken wire, or I'll do the fiber mesh maybe. I just fill it with fiber mesh.
Squirrel, you mentioned the RC airport. Where is that in town? Or is it outside of town? I knew there used to be a track here. That's what Avalon Hobbies, Al at Avalon tells me, but it got shut down too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a track here, I guess, but there is a big air flying crew around town. They're in the hobby shop all the time when I'm in there. But I don't know where that is. Squirrel is same town as me, so they were gonna build something for crawlers. Maybe we can revive that. Whoever owns that land.
Yeah, I still gotta give this airport a call around here.
Oh,
See
from
if
the
they
other
ever-
side of the plant. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mitch.
No,
Mm.
you're good.
Really debating on going to Beat the Creek. It's the 12-hour drive there and back that I don't like.
I Googled it last weekend.
Oh yeah.
3,800 kilometers for me.
Ooh.
If you go to Beat the Creek, just take the crane with you, and then I'll have Jeremy take it from the barn straight to his event. Oh, but there we go. Max Paul, yeah, the construction sites are fun. That's why I take my RC construction stuff and have it on a lot of. I did some nice videos with the actual wonderful machinery in the background.
Yeah, Sean just takes it to work.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Joe Worth RC.
So
Joe,
Joe.
how you doing, Joe?
Ooh, everyone.
Yeah, that little video you put out there, it's pretty cool, Sean. I like your trailer, man.
Oh, the Scania. The 770.
Oh yeah.
It was hard to back up. I did it. I think I have it figured out. So tiny movements. You had to have the cab going like a fish in order to keep the dolly and the trailer fucking straight. If that dolly gets out of whack a little bit, forget about it. I'm gone.
Forget about it.
Forget
Pretty tough.
about it.
Tell you what, though, it turned one hell of a tight circle.
It does, yeah. You know, turn around on itself.
West side of the road. It's talking about the track at the air.
So how many kilometers did you say it was for you?
Like 30, it was 38, I think.
38? Oh,
Yeah, it was a long way.
1,288 for me.
Yeah, it was like 3,800 for me.
Yeah, that's a fucking week. That's a overnight drive, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Squirrel, I know where you're talking now.
But I left New York. I left New York one Friday around 12 o'clock. Hit USTE on a Saturday and fucking left again Sunday morning. That was my very first ever USTE.
If I find something to do in New York, maybe I can go there with my son and visit. And
Don't see a Rangers game. Don't see a hockey game.
that's true. The playoffs are starting soon.
Looking at in the playoffs already, are they?
2 more weeks.
Huh?
2 more weeks. Each team is down between 9 and 7 games left.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like
Can your company find me hockey tickets for New York team?
Yeah, fucking let me tell you right now, New York Rangers.
Are they
And-
even in playoffs?
And then I can go see a game and bring my son there and bring you the crane.
Buy you 2 Rangers tickets. Let me see. Actually, I have a friend of mine's a season ticket holder. Actually, I don't think about it.
Well, the Rangers should be in the playoffs, yep.
Yeah,
Deal with the Islanders.
New York Rangers schedule.
And Mitchell is pretty close to there. Maybe I can sleep in his garage.
So this Saturday, this Saturday they play. The Saturday they play the Devils. Sunday they play, or Monday they play Lightning. Wednesday the Flyers. And Saturday the 12th they play the Hurricanes.
You want a CNC machine for a bed? That's fine.
There you go. As long as you don't turn it on, I'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, no promises.
Gonna have a cut up Frenchman.
Ah, fuck. New York Rangers.
Joe versus RC says I can get you a coffee in New York. It's a plan.
Yeah, you're pretty close to New York.
7 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
I drove farther. Well, it's about the same thing to go to Buffalo when we went to the Buffalo game a few weeks back.
They're only at home on. They're only at home Monday the 7th, Wednesday the 9th, Thursday the 17th, and then the 22nd is in the playoffs.
There's Mitch doing his stare down with his car again.
Yeah.
Right.
Got the stare going. The nightly
Well-
stare down.
It kills me because I've been running my short wheelbase, and I want nothing more than to put parallel in. The problem is the batteries are in this one, and this car is ready to go out and shoot as soon as the weather's nice. And I just don't want, like, I'm weird like that. K-Bash gets mad at me all the time because a setup's a setup. It stays that way until I want to, until I change it. I want it to stay all together. So, there's too many cars to get screwed up with. So I hate taking things like K-Bash will change motors like he changes his underwear. I won't do that. Every car's got its own motor, and that's the motor that stays in it.
I was the same way. Yeah, I never
So
changed.
it's like this car on 6S, the last time I had it out, went 161. And I want to go back out, and I want to do that, as soon as the weather gets nice. But I need these 2 batteries. And I'm like, do I want to take them out or do I not?
Yeah.
They're only batteries.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
but
not like it's not the motor.
Just ordered 2 more.
yeah, I would. Unfortunately, I can't.
Fortunately, you had another kid.
Well, no, and thanks to our freaking, never mind, I'm not gonna get into that. Let's just say the governor is just robbing us blind, just right out from underneath of us.
Hey,
Sounds
join
like
the
him.
club.
Sounds just like Canada.
Canada, eh?
They're robbing us blind too.
Hey, ready. I'm gonna have to take off. I gotta go bring a generator and a heater over to my buddy.
Sounds good. Thanks, John. I appreciate you stopping in.
All
to my
right, John.
Yep.
spot. I appreciate
I
it.
said I'll probably be back on after hours.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a work night, so we might not be on long.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
I can always pop in and see if it's here.
Yeah.
And if it's not, it's not. I'll catch you guys later.
All right,
Bye,
Jeff.
bye.
See you, John.
Yeah, for after hours, if ever you go, you can always make somebody else the moderator,
I was
or
looking
the
at
admin,
that.
Make him the host.
the
Host
host.
tools, right? That's under the host tools.
Yeah. And also to help you out blowing up somebody, you can make people co-host. So if you're not fast enough, one of us can actually help you blow up a certain person when they're showing up some stuff.
So now I got to find that setting.
You just right click on somebody's picture and go make co-host.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I think there it is. Make host or make co-host? Because
Co-host.
Co-host.
I see make host, but not co-host.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mute, stop video, chat, pin.
Well, maybe you don't have that turned on.
I might not have that turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you make somebody the host, you're not in control no more. Than you gave
Yeah.
up the rights.
I don't see co-host.
I think mine has the co-host on it now.
I'll have to go through the settings and find that one. Okay, I better write that down too. While we're doing your live tomorrow, Tank, I'll be looking for settings.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday the 10th would be a good game, actually. New York Islanders and New York Rangers. I think so.
On the 10th, that's during the week.
That's a Thursday night now. New York Islanders and the Rangers. That'd be a good
I
game.
can't do that. I got RC Talk.
I know, I'm just saying that would be a good game.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, I can even put someone in a waiting room. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've done that once or twice.
Put in a waiting room or remove or report. Okay. Yeah, I don't have that setting, so I'll have to go into Zoom online there and check my settings. I'll just Google that. But that didn't help me out when I Googled how to do this. I had to phone Kurt.
No.
Well, that's crazy. I thought the Islanders and Rangers tickets would have been more expensive than the Washington Capitals and the Islanders. Why is it capitals on the end is actually more expensive than a
Oh, wow.
Rangers?
because they're in first
I'm
place,
thinking, oh,
and it's Ovechkin going for the record, that's why.
no,
He may break the record this year. You got
driving
one
up
going
his
tonight.
cost, man.
That would be under meetings, eh? The settings under meetings, Tank?
I believe, yeah.
The Boston Bruins, what's their fucking schedule?
Oops.
Hey, have you tried those cheap imitation shocks from Amazon? Look like the whatchamacallits?
I had one set do okay and the other set leak like a sieve.
Oh, okay. That's somebody said they leak. You just got to put in all the Traxxas. What do you call it? The repair kit or whatever.
Yeah.
Rebuild kit,
The
yeah.
rebuild kit. So by the time you're done doing all that, you might as well pay. You all need to help him set up Nightbot. Yeah. Be a
Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat there. I was trying to search that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nightbot will be the next to tackle for sure.
that's
Yeah,
a tank.
Tony,
That's a tank thing.
Tony wants to use that shout out.
Yeah, I'll have to get that figured out too. That's a whole separate program, eh, Tank?
Yes.
Oh, God. So that's linking
It's
tool.
not that hard.
It's not that hard, yeah.
No,
No.
it's computer stuff.
And once it's set up, it's set up. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to mess with it. Except for where you're like tank and change it every weekend.
Yeah.
A different name.
Well, if I can figure this out, I guess I can figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll Google that. Too.
YouTube it.
Yeah. Add that to my list. Host.
I can't find it. I can't find that co-host thing.
Yeah, I'm looking too.
They change that much
Oh,
shit
I got it.
constantly.
I think I found it, Tank. By default, allow participants to chat with everyone, and then below it, it's got always allow users to save chats from the meeting, host and co-hosts.
No,
Oh, that ain't it.
mine's not on. I checked that one earlier on.
Okay. So let me do. I just did a control find and host.
Yeah.
Let's try co-host.
Yo, fam. I'll catch y'all if y'all aren't live later. I'll get on later. I didn't realize you guys were live. Sorry.
No worries.
All right, Sarge.
Later, Sarge.
What you're whining?
The dog or the wife?
Yeah, because
Both.
So if you go, Tank, if you click, or who's the host? You radioactive?
I found it. Allow Allow the host to add co-hosts.
Yeah.
and hosts. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, could you probably do it from, if you just click on participants and go over to the name and then the three dots.
No, it's not turned on. That's why.
It-
I just
Yeah, he
turned it
just turned it
Oh,
on.
isn't it turned on even? No.
Yeah, so the next, it probably won't take effect till the next time I go in, right? So,
Well, if you turned it on, try it now, see if it does pop up, but it
It'll
probably
take
only
it.
pops up next time.
yeah, no, it didn't pop up.
You saved it.
Yep. It didn't ask me to save it, actually. It's just a toggle.
Oh,
Where did you
okay.
find it?
In meetings, settings, and then meetings. And then I just typed in co-host and it took me right to it. There's only 3 or 7 co-host words on that whole setting page and it took me right to it. Yeah, it didn't ask me to save it though, but that's the one. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of settings in there. Holy heck.
Yeah, there's so many to go through.
And tomorrow, Tank, I'll check those links that we put in there to see if they're correct.
Okay.
It didn't work for me again today.
Yeah, so basically in settings and then meeting basic, you have co-host, allow the host to add co-host.
Yeah.
And co-hosts have the same in-meeting control as the host, so that you just turn this on and it should work.
That's what I did.
You should do a series of Zoom and how to set up and just for us RC guys.
Yeah, you should, because there's nothing on YouTube.
I know.
It's all old. There's stuff, but it's all 2020, 2021, and it's changed. I
Oh
couldn't,
yeah.
I tried to do that before I got posted that message into WhatsApp that it ain't happening, dudes. I can't figure this out. And then Kurt got on and Sean got on. And yeah, I couldn't figure it out from Google.
I figure with all of us, we can all.
Well, that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I just sent, hey, dudes, it ain't happening. We'll have to figure it out. And then it just worked out. Sean and Kurt were able to help me out right away. And then Tank popped in later. But yeah, it worked. It worked. We're on.
Hmm.
And we're coming up to about an hour and 45.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
right. Max, Paul, you can give out wrenches too to people in the chat to help you drop links or
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure that out too, Max. Thanks.
Yep, moderators.
Moderators, yeah.
yeah,
Keep
just click
control
on
of the
their
chat.
name. You click on their name and the 3 dots, and then you can give anybody a turn anybody into a moderator.
Gotcha. So if I went to our lovely. Now it comes up with 2, managing moderator or standard moderator.
You want to do the standard. You don't want to give access to the whole thing.
Yeah, just do standard in the
Just do
chat.
standard.
Well, Dirk's now a moderator because he's good at it.
Yeah, he drops the links.
He's one of the best.
He's fast too.
He's bored.
And that's what she said. Yeah, they'll help you get rid of the riffraff too. That's why I made a lot. I had a lot of people moderators.
Yeah, it does help, right?
Yeah, because you get some people in there you don't want in there. Everybody attacks them at once.
Right.
Dennis is good at deleting people out for no reason.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, Donna is too. Donna drops a lot of links and stuff too in
Oh,
all the other
just looking,
chats.
looking for Donna. I know she was in here. There she is. Kurt, you need to comment. Dennis, you need to comment. Josh, you need to comment. Please. Tank, you need to comment. Tank did comment. I got him.
Comment. I'm all shout out. Where's my link at?
Yeah.
Dirk, where you at? He's probably not even in here no more.
Tank, where are you? Tank, you commented pretty early, didn't you?
Oh, he's right there.
You typed RAS.
Typed in.
Make sure you're in.
Shout out 9 times.
Well, not 9 times, but
Make sure your chat says live chat.
true.
My chat is live.
Instead of top chat on top,
Yeah.
it's the default is top chat. You got to put live chat.
Yeah, I always change mine to live
Okay.
chat.
I always forget to do that.
Yeah, I think I got everybody. Dennis, did I get you?
Okay, who the heck is a pro RC basher?
It's
Sarge.
Sergeant J.
Sergeant
Oh,
J.
That's Sergeant J, yeah.
Don't act like you don't know me.
well, now that you talk, yeah, but I was looking at the picture and I'm there. Who the heck is that called himself? It's just like that other guy here. We have top speed, which he's not really top speed, but he calls himself a top speed.
It's a
Yeah, but you
third
can't
top
say the same
speed.
for me though. You can't say the same for me. You gotta watch the footage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dwayne
one
should get
minute, 1 minute
name
you're
on.
crawling, 1 minute you're bashing, who knows what you
Hey,
are.
when's the next time you're coming to Jersey?
I don't know.
Ah,
What kind of car you want me to bring?
Oh,
well, I smell a challenge.
I think I should bring my dragster, and we can have a drag race. Your
Well, we
best
can-
dragster against mine.
Josh, you were gonna say something there?
I said you should change Mitch's name to third place.
Oh man, come on.
Behind K-Bash.
And the world's fastest, what is it, 100 rock on or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Look at him just staring at the car. Take the batteries out. You'll go to first place, just rip that Velcro up.
Don't
You're
be
good.
don't be scared.
Paul's good.
Don't be
Dennis is
scared.
good.
well, it's not, I wouldn't be taking the batteries out for the challenge. It's my Typhon, my 8S Typhon. I went 152 with it last time out, and just touched 100% every round. But she's burning the tires off of her. I wanted to run parallel on it.
One thing I don't have a single street car.
Oh, no?
No, not a basher. Well, I guess I got mini bashers, my e-repo and stuff, but yeah, not a single street car.
You don't have streets to run in?
Lots of streets, just never got a street
They're
car.
brick streets and out by him.
Yeah.
The moose stolen affected us bad.
You
When
got covered.
the,
You got
when,
covered.
I
When-
like the street cars because you could just go out in the street and run them. You don't have to.
when the felony first came out, I was thinking about it hard then, but I didn't get it.
Felonies are cool.
They're geared funky though for the different size tires.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to buy them
Well,
special tires.
it really sucks because I would love. I mean, had Dude Man come up with this challenge like 2.5 months ago, I would have totally been in his challenge with the
Which one?
felonies.
Oh, with the
H&W.
felony? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have totally done that. The only problem is he's like 2 months late. I'm telling you. If I would have known about that, I would have got one of them bodies. I got the tires. I got 2 sets of those big tires sitting here, and I have the small tire. All I would need to do is get a diff for it,
The rear
and I would go
diff.
with
Yeah.
that. And he says he wants the diffs, the tires, and the center spool. The center spur to be the same. The stock diff in the center.
Oh, it's the
Which is no big
stock,
deal.
huh? Well,
Yeah, but that's not a big deal to me.
just all
I would
tire.
totally
and-
ran that.
That's just all gearing then. Gearing and motor.
What the hell?
The fastest I seen for the felony was 133.
What was that, Dennis?
That did not come up the way it was supposed to.
Bring Max Paul's just hammering the links. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max, I'll get Nightbot figured out here too.
Yeah, that's the thing about being a moderator. You can click on somebody's channel, name on the right, the moderator can, and then you can go to their channel and just bring their channel up,
Yeah.
put it in there.
For Nightbot, there's a lot of YouTube, Nightbot for YouTube. You can search, it'll get you started.
Okay.
What you need is the copy paste from us for the shout out and the weather, and that's what's a little bit trickier to type.
It's like
Yeah.
a code.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coding.
Yeah, it's coded. Okay.
This is your motor in this cart, Kurt.
Oh yeah. What do you think it's gonna do?
Well, I know it did last time out. Went 162 on 6S.
It's not going to do nothing without batteries.
Exactly. So I don't want to take them out.
Huh. You got that up to 162, huh? What I missed that. I must have missed that one.
I didn't post it.
Oh. Did you crash or something?
I wanted to back it up.
Oh, you didn't back it up.
Oh, I missed it, Redneck. Sorry, brother.
I know I can bring a couple Tamayas to top speed for him to play with the Clodbuster and Lunchbox and a bunch of Tamaya trucks to see how fun they are.
That's how I started my RC career, was Tamiya's. I got a Super Shot.
Cool.
My dad's Super Shot. The first RC car I built was a Monster Beetle. Blackfoot Monster Beetle, whatever you would call it. I got my 110 scale, the first RC car I ever bought. It's a 4-wheel drive Tamiya. It's that black. It's a weird shaft driven car. It's got a weird chassis to it. It's not a pan chassis. It's weird. I got my brother's Tamiya. I have the Tamiya Hummer, the metal pan chassis Tamiya Hummer, like the military style one. I have a Tamiya Monster Beetle chassis with a Stampede, Traxxas Stampede front end on.
Oh yeah.
Hobby Shop told me it couldn't be done. Proved them wrong.
Then I can bring 2 Kyosho phasers and do an on-road race.
Well, that would be cool. I got my Sprint 2 Sport up here. That would be a good
It's not the
one for
same.
that.
It's not the same.
Why?
Driving a Kyosho Phaser, it's not the same as a Sprint 2.
Why?
It's you'll see. If I do bring it, you'll see.
Yeah, Redneck, we were trying to tell him not to give you one, but he didn't listen to us.
He said he was the RC set valve.
I didn't want to let him feel left out.
Oh,
make-
you're so nice.
I make fun of him in my chat.
Now he's a blue. Now he's a blue redneck instead of a.
Yeah.
He has to watch what he says though, because I can take it away.
Now we can't. Now we can't put him in timeout.
He's a blue neck.
Oh, we
not a-
can. We can put him in timeout. I'll just take his wrench away.
Right.
I had the Tamiya TTO 1, Tamiya
Okay.
TTO 2.
I was out there with my truck the other day. That was actually fun on 3S.
What's the wild one? Is that like the Tamiya, the wild wheelies, or what do they call it? Is it?
No, I think that's a buggy.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
bug.
buggy.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the wheelies or something, isn't it?
Well, they got the Wild Willie. He's kind of a Jeep that does wheelies.
Yeah.
But then the wild one, I think, is one of their buggies.
I'll find a picture and show you. That's the one I sold to Sean. Not Sean, I mean
Yeah, I was wondering. I was going to say, wait, what? Somebody
Josh.
Tamiya wheelie, no chance.
like that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there it is.
They now have the blue one, the blockhead.
That's cool.
That's the newer one, blockhead. That's the one I sold, and I have that one also. Oh,
I bet did Brad have that he still has nothing.
no, I can't spotlight you. I don't have access.
A little dusty, but
How do I do that, Tank?
Right click and go spotlight.
On who? Who am I spotlighting? Oh,
Top speed.
how do I share it with you though?
There you
Oh,
go.
that's it.
That's what
Oh,
you do.
well, you just turned it on. Next time you will be able to do it.
Okay.
Made me
a little
co-host.
dusty. But this was my dad's. He bought this in 1990, I think, or
Super
89.
Shot. And you still have the old radio on there.
Yeah.
Is it a mechanical
Oh,
speed control?
Yes, it still is.
Oh.
It has the. I think it's a technical. It's a silver technical. No, it's a.
What the heck did you do to the front bumper? It looks like mustache or something.
My dad did that.
You tried speed racing it.
So what he used to do was chase my brother around in the Blackfoot, and he used to love making him flip and just crash into him. So he put the big metal bars on it so that he could crash into him like a bull. And one of the things my father always complained about was, oh, you break the front knuckles all the time because, you know, you hit something and you break the knuckles of the control arms. So he would make these so it would hit that instead of the control arms.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
this has been
And
this has
look,
been a shelf queen for my entire life, basically.
there's a Dean's plug on that sucker, not a Tamiya plug.
Yeah, well, before my father passed away, I wanted to get it running again. And I wanted to. My batteries had Dean's on them, so I was like, well, let me just put a Dean's connector on there and at least get it going. And I did, but there was something definitely wrong with it because it was slower than molasses in January. I mean,
Okay.
it wouldn't get out of its own way. But my dad didn't want me to do nothing to it. Just leave it alone. Don't talk to it. Don't worry about it. So I was like,
Probably
I
need
like
to
the
be
fact-
cleaned.
I like the fact that it's still got that rollover wire on it.
Yeah. And
Like,
the
that's
FM
original
antenna.
there, boy.
Yep,
That's cool.
that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, once you make somebody a co-host, if somebody's showing something, whoever you make a co-host, he can help you and like spotlight people or highlight.
I like that blue one, the blockhead motors.
Yeah. So Sean, do you find me tickets yet?
He fell asleep.
Yeah, he's probably fell asleep.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Huh?
Oh, there he
Eh?
is.
No, he's not asleep.
Huh? What? Huh?
Didn't hear what you said there. What you said?
I said, did you find me hockey tickets yet?
Oh, no, because all the home games are midweek.
Okay.
Even I checked the Islanders. The Islanders are midweek games too.
Who's making the playoffs? Let's find out.
Still not completely figured out yet, Tank.
Yeah,
Especially
so
the
Yeah, I
East.
know. But at least you can tell who's in the running for it. New Jersey is right now.
yeah, Devils are in. The Rangers are there. I think the Bruins are there too.
Rangers are
Bruins-
not. Rangers are not going to make it. Right now they're not, but they're in the running.
Yeah, they're
Bruins
in the
aren't gonna
running
make it.
just like so.
The Bruins aren't going to make it, I don't think.
I think they'll win the last couple of games, get in. It's fucking crazy. Last 2 years, they're the best team in hockey. And both years they get beat by a team from Florida. It doesn't even have a fucking winter.
Hmm.
Like, that pissed me off last 2 years.
Yeah, it pissed me off last year because my team was playing him in the finals.
Oh, yeah. How the fuck is a team from a state that doesn't even have a winter? Not good though. No. The Bruins, this year they aren't as good a squad too. But the last 2 years they were practically fucking. They might as well have been the fucking Canadian Bruins. Nearly every player on the fucking team was Canadian.
Yeah, they're
No.
all Canadian, most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruins is 28 out of 32 teams.
They'll sweep the last 5 games.
Yeah, I don't think they got a chance.
Hmm.
No.
They took Marchant. They got rid of Marchant. They don't got a chance.
I don't know. I was the fucking dumbest thing they ever done.
Much as I don't like the guy, he was the backbone.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the Islanders don't have a chance. And the Rangers have an outside chance of getting in stuff.
When is football or baseball starting again?
Baseball's already started.
Baseball started already.
Last
Baseball
weekend.
started?
Yeah, last
Yeah,
weekend.
baseball
was the
started
week,
already.
yeah.
Get
Yeah,
the
they're
fucking
like
Yankees stuff. You get the
7
Yankees.
games in already.
Oh yeah.
Football will start. Well, Canadian football will start in June.
Yeah, American football is not the September.
Okay.
Well, guys, we've been on for over 2 hours. I'm going to end the live. So I want to thank all you guys for coming in for my first live and helping me get it set up, especially Tank, Kurt, and Sean for helping me out. I think I did okay. I got her figured out today on my own, and I thank everyone in the chat. Max Paul, thanks very much. Tony, I don't know who's left in there, but thanks everyone for popping in. Appreciate it. And I think I'm going to plan to do this every Wednesday or every second Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll see how things go for me with work wise and stuff. But I enjoyed tonight. I'm glad I did this. This is where I like to be, is talking with you guys on YouTube. So we'll end the live and we'll be in the after show. So thanks all for watching, and we'll see you hopefully next Wednesday. Peace.
Later, chat.
Night, everybody.
Okay, don't hit the red button on the bottom.
No, I hit the button